I am your friend, Dr. Charles Apoki. About a week ago, I received an email from the Federal Workers Forum detailing some happenings in the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. I did not act on it because if you do what we are doing, you have to be very careful because individuals can set you up. But on June 17th, 2025, the Whistler, an online publication, published the letter that I received from the workers in INEC. And they gave a 7-day ultimatum to the federal government. If not, there will be a massive protest by the workers in INEC. Why is this very important? INEC will determine the fate of this country in the coming elections in Anambra State and any other elections before the 2027 election. This is very important. Yesterday, I made a video about Governor Alex Oti, and the good work he's doing in Abia State. If Professor Oti that announced the elections in Abia State had been compromised, all the developmental projects people in Abia State are receiving, they wouldn't have received them. And so if there is any complaint about INEC, within INEC and the leadership, it should be taken very seriously. I see people forming alliances, jostling for positions, decamping and recamping. I just laugh. Have you handled the issues of electoral reform, the electoral process, the electoral umpires? Has Mahmoud Yakubu been reevaluated? KPIs done about him, key performance indicators, before you are jumping to 2027? The members of staff are protesting that they are not allowed to form a union despite rulings by the decisions by the Ministry of Employment and Productivity that they are entitled to have a union. The next thing is that there is an allegation, they are alleging that the chairman of INEC is running INEC as a personal fiefdom, a personal business, that he does not listen to suggestions, he does not condone any contrary views, and that they made allegations against him of corruption, financial mismanagement, and the fact that they practice elite capture, that allowances that are due to the workers, the whole establishment, that only the INEC chairman and a few people at the hierarchy, top of the hierarchy, corner those resources. And the email I received that is usually that there is a practice of financially strangulating them prior to election year or election periods, so that this weaponized financial starvation will make them compromise their consciences and the rules of the game when they are easily influenced with financial enticement. They have therefore asked that Mahmood Yakubu be removed and a new INEC chairman appointed. That is the position in INEC. And the workers there, that is what they are circulating, and it got to me. And I felt that it should be taken seriously. In fact, they called for the EFCC, ICPI, or whatever to investigate Mahmood Yakubu, his accounts, and the way he has managed the resources. I think this is a very serious issue that should be taken seriously by the whole population of Nigerians, by all politicians in the National Assembly, executive, state houses of assemblies, and the governors, because their faith will be determined by INEC. I think it's an issue that the EFCC should take very seriously, unless the usual sacred cow syndrome of Nigeria has affected the EFCC, which I don't believe. Therefore, I strongly appeal to the federal government, the president himself, to attend to this cry, this agitation that is building up inside the Independent National Electoral Commission. And if care is not taken in this digital era, this internet era, these aggrieved staff might release what this nation cannot contain. Therefore, I advise those who have ears, let them hear, and let Mr. President know and investigate and take decisive actions. You can go to the Whistler of June 17th, 2025. We speak because we care. We care because we owe this country. We speak because of our grandchildren. We speak because of our future. I remain Dr. Charles Apoki. God bless you.